So I'm sure by now you know that the Ghana Football Association has fined a Nations FC player, Emmanuel Annor, 500 cedis for displaying "I love Jesus" message under his jersey. Well, I'm here to break down all the details. Is the GFA doing too much? What does the FIFA rules say about political or religious messages? Well, I have the breakdown here on the channel. Well, let's start with the main issue. So Nations FC faced Kumasi Asante Kotoko in the Ghana Premier League. They beat Kumasi Asante Kotoko by 2-0, and their player Emmanuel Annor scored the second goal with a nice finish. And after scoring the goal, the player took off his jersey and he showed the message he had on his jersey: "I love Jesus." Well, immediately he took off his jersey, the referee gave him a yellow card for doing that, because you're not supposed to take your jersey off. But weeks after, the player has been fined 500 cedis by the Ghana Football Association. How did we arrive at this? First of all, who made the rules on players showing religious message and the fact that they have to be punished? Well, this rule was made by FIFA, the Federation of International Football Association, the world football governing body. Well, what does the rule say? FIFA's rules on the law of the game prohibit players from displaying political, religious, and personal slogan, statements, or images on their equipment, including shirts. That is what the FIFA rule says. Now, you would say in previous time, a lot of players have done this. You remember when Kaka used to be a player before he retired, he would always have "I love Jesus." Neymar also does that. He wears an armband with "I love Jesus 100%." Most South American players do this a lot, and recently Cody Gakpo also did it in Liverpool's game, and well, the English FA fined him. Now we'll compare what the English FA did to Cody Gakpo and what the GFA did to Emmanuel Annor. Now, what does the FIFA statement say about punishing a player who does this? FIFA says that if someone breaks this law for any offense, the player or the team will be sanctioned by the competition organizer, that is the National Football Association, or by FIFA if they are the organizers. Now, the Ghana Premier League falls under the jurisdiction of the Ghana Football Association, hence the decision by the GFA to hand the punishment to Emmanuel Annor. If it was a FIFA organized event like the FIFA World Cup, FIFA Under-20 tournament, youth tournament, or the women's tournament, it is going to be in the jurisdiction of FIFA to punish Emmanuel Annor. But this time it is the jurisdiction of the Ghana Football Association. Now, what are the punishments that a player who displays or breaks this law can face? One, the player can be shown a card or dismissed from the game. That is either a yellow card or a red card. In this instance, a yellow card for removing the jersey is enough. Well, another punishment that can also be given to the player is a match ban. A referee could have said that, well, the player has been banned from the match, or the GFA could have said that, well, they've banned the player. But they went to the third alternative, which says that a player can be fined, and that is the last option for if a player has done this. First of all, the first question is a warning, then by a yellow card or something, then you can give him a match ban, then you can fine him. So now you have to go and find the historical background. If Emmanuel Annor has been doing this consecutively, and the GFA has won him before, and he has served a match ban, and now he has done it for the third time. That is why they are giving him a fine for doing this. Well, if the GFA haven't given him a warning and also he hasn't served any match ban, well, what do you think? Do you think that it is the GFA is doing this too much? I would like to know your thoughts about this. But in the case of Cody Gakpo, the English FA wrote to the player to warn him not to do that again. So how come in the case of Emmanuel Annor, the Ghana Football Association disciplinary committee decided to hand him a 500 cedis fine. Well, it all boils down to the GFA using their discretion to punish the player, because FIFA allows the competition organizer to decide the punishment to give to the player and all that. So what do you think? Do you think the GFA went overboard with finding the player 500 cedis when they could have done what the English Football Association did to Cody Gakpo by writing to the player and warning him not to do that, or maybe giving him a match ban? I would like to know your thoughts. Until then, thanks for doing the watching. Please subscribe to my channel.